Hey guys, welcome back. Marish here, and today we have, of course, Cyberpunk. I want to cover this topic. There are two parts. First part, I will explain deeper so you fully understand everything around these attributes, because these are attributes, and how perk system and everything works. It's at this moment, few things I realized only at level 22, so you don't have to go all the struggle and mistakes I did. And second part, I will suggest few perks and I will explain. This is nothing about particular build. I will give generic, in my opinion, everyone must have pointers, and then you will have a lot of points left so you can build your own way in Cyberpunk. So the first part I want to cover, but everyone always says like, yeah, attributes you put here, then you level up and get perk points, but a bit more deeper than that. So let me explain one thing I realized. Maybe I'm just too dumb, but you see, in every attribute there are more, I don't know how to call these below, but tabs, well, different related attribute, that's what they call. Okay, so whenever you put a point, let's say 8 points intelligence, I have two related attributes here that are leveled up. That's easy, you can mouse over, you see this requires level 9, then I will be able to get the point. But there's one more thing, and one more thing are below this bar, which is really important, because there are some, the basic things is just giving you perk points. That's where you basically have a lot of those perk points unlock. But there are more things, for example, increasing some other stat and boosting, basically passive things that boost and allow you to play better. But important thing to notice is there is a bar that you can see at the side. See here, for example, I can have, wow, increased component acquired 10%, awesome, but I will not be able to get this point until I level up the main part, the intelligence. So I need to put attribute one more to intelligence, then it will be 9, and then these sub attributes will be able to progress. You see, this basically, it is not going further, so that's important thing. So check this bar below. When you see something awesome, cool, you want to get, that's the level, how many points you need to invest in this higher attribute. And you're thinking like, come on, everyone understands that, but let me show you one quick right away guide, bonus, call it whatever you want, I missed out. So for example, this is simple. I have 8 points at intelligence, I have leveled up breach and quick hacking. Perfect, everything seems fine. Let's take a look at this. So I have 10 points in cool and stealth, 10 because I'm playing stealthy, obviously. And wow, only level 2 cold blood, and I'll show you why. Because stealth is quite simple. You kill enemies or actually do other activities while you are in stealth mode, basically crouched, and you gain this stealth attribute. For me it was super easy, just naturally I got a lot of these perk points, bonuses, everything awesome, cool. But this because there are no important things in perk points to pick up. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to reduce cooldowns and there's something, but the thing is, I have already invested 10 points in cool, which means it automatically gives ability for me to unlock cold blood to level 10, right? But now I'm only at level 22, starting to think, okay, how? Well, I was not paying attention enough and I didn't know, so you know now. I don't need anything of this, so I just skipped it. But the thing is, what I just told you, now I know that actually I can have all those plus 10 passive things, whatever they are, from this tree if I level up this cold blood, right? Right. So first thing, at level 10, let's start with level 10. I can have one perk point here. Second perk point. Resistance is cool. Then stamina increased, okay, cool. Health increase. Also would benefit, but that's not something I would go for extensively. Okay, another perk point, and then another perk point. So 4 perk points at this moment I would already achieved. Some armor increasement, totally useless for me, but like, okay. 4 perk points, and the first one, wait, what? Increased critical chance. That's something amazing. I would trade anything else to get this one critical chance. So at this moment I was like, okay, what do I need to do to start leveling up Cold Blood? And the answer is this silliest thing. You put one thing, because it's one perk point in this just generic that I suggested also to my friends. Whenever you defeat enemy, defeat means kill, choke, burn, explode, whatever. Basically kill enemy, which you will do a lot. You will have increased movement speed that stacks something. Honestly, I don't care about the bonus, but the thing is, as soon as I put 1 point in and cleared few enemies, look at this, I have already level 2. So honestly, if I spend this 1 perk point here, I definitely would have already 10 here. Remember, I invest 1 perk point in this Cold Blood and ignore the 3 entirely. I will have 4 of perk points in return, so you see already benefits if you are, well, you need perk points to level up things. And without that, every other of those bonuses, remember, stamina, health, and 10% crit chance to anything I do, because this is ultimately applying to you as a player, as a Cyberpunk guy, right, or girl. So the thing is, imagine my anger at myself when I have this capability to have and all the bonuses, and I just now at level 22 put that 1 point, and this is important. Other things, for example, I will just show handgun level or assault level you get by shooting with those guns. So whenever you start shooting and using them, you will get that level and unlock those bonuses. But this is one tricky part where without spending this 1 perk point, so let's sum it up. Put 1 perk point as soon as possible here, of course keeping in mind that you have some cool level increased. If you are playing somehow with this cool level just 1, you will still unlock this one this 10% crit chance, I think, or you need to put 1. Anyways, you get the idea. So it just blew my mind. And another thing I noticed now when I explain everything, you see I have 14, I will explain why I have 14 points in technical ability, but my crafting and engineering are only 4 and 2. So what's that? Yeah, a lot of not achieved capabilities there, so I need to level them up, then I will get those sweet bonuses over here, which a lot of cases are regarding that one ability. Here it will be crafting related, but there are perk points in them as well included. So that's the first part. I needed to explain how these sub-attributes are locked by main attribute and the logical thing, and another how you need to have this one spent here. And I will quickly run, this is the second part. I will give you advice, take it or leave it. Please, in a comment section, of course, someone will explain why my explanation is bad, but anyways. And my approach is simple for you, no matter if you're going handgun, assault rifle, sniper rifle, with blade, or just quick hacking, or whatever approach you have, these tips will be in general. So, tip simple. Body is not something I'm investing heavily just to open some doors, but there's just 1 perk point, so you can start regenerate health in combat. There's no other way to achieve it. Probably some maybe later on unlocking some microchip or something, but idea is simple. One perk point and you unlock something absolutely unique, because you can fight, receive some damage, just hide, even if it's full combat for some period. If you're not taking any damage, you regenerate, and it gives you another chance to fight few more moments. Okay. Second is just carrying capacity. It's just perk for when you like to hoard things, weapons, something to disassemble afterwards or sell them, so you don't need to run back to sell them as often. This is also just an idea, because there is no other point how you can get this capacity. There are implements, boosts, basically boost your 20 or 40% of your carrying capacity, but this is more of life improvement. And again, no matter what type of build you're having, ability to carry more goes over all of them. As I said, I'm not pointing you at Annihilation or Street Baller, that's why I'm not picking any of those points as well. These are specific to one area. If that suits your playstyle, go ahead. But moving on, the same goes for assault, handguns, and blades. Yeah, I'm going handguns, so I have these, but I'm not suggesting. If handguns are not your type, this is... I hope it explains enough. Then, okay, technical will be a bit difficult. Intelligence, in my opinion, there are three kind of worth things to pick up. One is simple advanced data mine, another is data mine mastermind. What it gives, it's whenever you open those little puzzles with the numbers, you get money and you will get resources. That's two things, and this is just boosting them. So again, no matter if you're shotgunner or blade runner or something, these data mines, there is a lot of money, and they are really often you will face them. If you are absolutely ignoring them, then probably skip these two. And this one is just showing where the highlight, where this, as you can see, highlights nearby access point. That's how they call them. Access points where you basically data mine. So those three come together as bonus for crafting and money. And money, you guessed right, is again whatever build you are having, weapons, boosts, cars, everything costs money. So having extra passive, it's passive. Whenever you open it up, you will have it. In quick hacking, again, I would suggest to use it if you haven't, because this is without this quick hacking and some other features, the game will be just running and shooting like every other game in the industry. So this is why this game is kind of unique. Yes, Watch Dogs are actually also having such approach, but anyways, let's talk about this why. Why? Similarly as regenerating health in combat, if you are in combat, your RAM is not giving back, it's not recovering. So and this is three-part point, the attribute, the perk. So I put all three of them. So I am in combat or not in combat all the time, my health and my RAM is regenerating. Because when you're out of combat, you are silently approaching, then it's good. But you know, whenever shit hit the fan, you have a backup plan, because you're still regenerating health and RAM. Again, whatever choice of build you have, this will come in handy. Other bonuses, they're just a little bit less more RAM, less damage, something. These are just quality of something, but this changes drastically from when you are in combat. Okay, I'm explaining too much, I know. In cool, as you understand, at least 1 point right away put in cold blood. If you are putting more in cool attribute, stealth, as I said, this is my preference more. Let me show you why. Because this tree, in my opinion, is really appealing. I'm not talking about this venom stuff and something and some other I have not unlocked everything, but right away the first point you have is increased damage dealt by silenced weapons. Here I give you extra bonus tip if you're new in the game. You can have silenced almost every gun, not the tech weapons, they are not, you can't silence them, but silencer attachment can be purchased right away at the beginning, and it costs absolutely nothing. It's one of the cheapest elements in the game. And whenever you attach it, you have silenced gun. When you have silenced gun, 25% damage from the weapon. I was trying to find a silencer for my guns, suppressor silencer for my guns, I don't know, first 5-7 levels, and I was like furious. And then I just went to weapon vendor and he's like 150, I think was the cost. That's absolutely nothing. That's not the money. These just scraps. And I was like, damn it. And then I made all my weapons silenced right away, and you see. So enough of that. That means you are going silence. When you're going silence, you don't want to be slow. Just again comes together with these two. When you're silenced, damage fired when you're outside combat. Outside combat, so you're stealthy. They might be looking for you, but if it's not active combat, you are still considered as outside combat. And headshots, 50% damage boost. This still applies because you're still sneaking. And here, increase your critical chance while sneaking 15%. These numbers, remember, with this cold blood we have already 10%. This is, again, you need some levels to achieve it, but 25% crit chance we have just like that. And again, kind of, you can go with shotgun, you can go with, of course not blades, but with sniper rifle, sniper rifle is not silent, you will alarm. Okay, anyways, you get the idea. There are a lot of bonuses, and the one I'm looking forward was it? There was more that I will pick, but this is just because I like sneaking. This is not general approach, but I would advise to experiment. This hidden dragon, do not spend a point here. At the beginning it felt like it will be something like Assassin's Creed style. I will use it more often. I'm not. Definitely not. There are so little possibilities to use it, and in the same time, without the jumping, I can just shoot in the head with all those bonuses. It's just one shot with silent revolver and it's down. Okay, let's move on. The last point is, this is also some preferences, but let me show you what is not. So in engineering, there is a lot of tech weapons and bonuses, and like that's if that's your playstyle, and grenades. But here, Blade Runner increases damage to drones, mechs, and robots. Without any, still, this is spoiler free. Robots, in simple words, they are way tougher than humans. Whatever cyber abilities they have or what not, robots are quite tough. They will not die with one shot in the head. They need at least two. So putting points here and boosting the damage to those is kind of logical choice to make. Again, either you are running with blade, brawling, using grenades, whatever. This, at least what I can tell, it applies to every type of damage you are doing. Which means, yes, please, I need it. For whatever build I'm having, this is kind of must have, so it equals out, so robots and mechs are not huge problem for you in the game. Because with this point, they die as similarly as any other enemy. And here I can't say I'm receiving shock damage a lot, but again, as I said, grants immunity to one particular type, hell yeah. Because I don't know, whatever playstyle I choose, I will be immune to this shock, so this is great. There was one more immunity against poison, I think, in other trees, which I'm also considering. But these two, in my opinion, generally applies for whatever build. And crafting. Maybe you don't want to craft anything, then probably you will skip. These are just unlock. I haven't crafted a single thing in the game. I'm just using what I pick up from the street. I'm a garbage person, okay? I know that's not how it's supposed to mean. But anyways, one thing I just generally right away, it's the first thing, gain more components when you're disassembling. Hell yeah, because you will receive way more. How to explain? It's way better to achieve components from disassembling items than selling those items and trying with the money purchase those components. And I can show you right away. I will. That will be third part, but anyways, this is the first. Whenever you are considering upgrading or crafting something. Second one is scrapper, because oh boy, inventory management is quite bad. And my suspicion, please write down if you have experienced and checked it as well. This crafting level 4, I started receiving and growing the level only when I picked up the scrapper, because you will see whenever you pick it up an item from the ground, it's automatically scrapped, and you receive, I think, 4 experience points to this crafting. So this is leveled up only by picking up junk and automatically scrapping. That is at least what I can tell, because I haven't crafted any single item, so these 4 levels came somewhere, and my strong belief is it's coming from here. So it's kind of cool, because you see I spent 1 point here, I immediately get the point back. Now I am getting more of those sweet perks without doing anything, just collecting junk. And here, yeah, I'm already preparing for whenever I will use those components, of course, cheaper things, you know, we like cheap things. But this is more preference, because I know I will start crafting and upgrading at some point in the game. And last but not least, I will quickly show you, good that I have this save right here. Remember, I have the bonus when I disassemble item, I receive more items. And the cool part is if you mouse over, I will leave on a machete, look at the components part in the corner. It shows exactly how many items I will receive when I disassemble, which is absolutely great. So I will right away show you for your consideration what to do, what not to do. If I disassemble this machete, let's not take a look at the first part. These are the common components that I have a lot of them, but the second row where I have 86 and 164, which sounds a lot, but it's not. I will have +3 and +5. Each of those components, one component costs 150. So you can do quick math how much I will have, because you see also in here, right here, is how much the weapon costs. I can sell it. I will have, actually I can buy only one component, but if I disassemble, I will have how many rare components? 8. So you see, if you're considering crafting, kind of logical, you will disassemble more. But keep in mind to also pay attention what kind of crafting materials you will get, because I will never ever craft something of greenies, and when you disassemble greenies, that's where I have a lot of those components, you have only the basic component parts. I'm not interested in gathering those, so green items, my advice, that's how I do it. White and green items I sell, blue, yellow and any above that I don't want to use, I disassemble. And the final part, if you're thinking, well, come on, you have a lot of those, okay, common components, a lot, but let me quickly switch and show you some weird stuff to keep in mind. For example, if I want to build this blue gun. You look, I can build 3 of them, 3 pistols. That's it. These rare item components will be gone, and that's it. And up until level 22, I have scrapped and haven't crafted anything. So this is basically how much I have collected through 22 levels of farming things. I haven't disassembled every single one of the items. I now just realized my mistake. But what I'm trying to explain is these are pretty rare, and even more. Let's go beyond. When you craft green items, you need green components. Cool. When you craft blue items, the rarity rare, you need blue components. Kinda okay. Wait, what? And then there is a rare iconic, and you see, to build a rare weapon, you need epic components. So you're like, that's cheating? And you see, I can't build it. I simply, at the level 22, this is basically middle of the game, I can't craft even one single weapon with scrapping and gathering everything from every data mine. And if you go beyond, yes, if you have this black unicorn epic sword, you need legendary components. For epic, you need 1 level higher components. And at the end, yeah, Ashura, awesome gun. Yeah, there is no beyond. So for legendary, you need legendary, and for epic, you need legendary. So yeah, that's not fair. And as you can see, components are really, yeah, tough. So that's why crafting is kinda not balanced. I don't like it. I can craft 1 weapon. How the hell I'm able to level up this crafting to 10 levels if I can craft 1 weapon? You know. So now, enough of me talking, way lengthy video, but I hope it explains and gives you some idea what attributes to use. And whenever you invest in these main attributes, pay attention to level up those sub attributes to get more passive bonuses. For example, silly me, not just now leveling up this cold blood and getting these sweet bonuses. I hope that explains a little bit more, because I've seen some videos that are just throwing some weird, stupid things. I will explain, just mention what I mean by stupid things. If someone says, yeah, this is awesome, submachine guns have 10%, if you're the person who is not using any single submachine gun, like me for example, do not waste. Keep your head clear if the point will benefit your playstyle. And also my tips, every single one of them. My tips, keep in mind, if you're not crafting anything, do not spend. Yeah. Kind of logical, but I'm just reminding to do that. As you can see, perk points is not a big problem if you're not wasting some stupid things. There are actually quite a lot left over. I'm now waiting to unlock. Fine, 1 more bonus, but 1 more, that's it guys, because then I close the video. Why I'm spending 14 points in technical, just going every point dropping in here? Because I am going after this one. When I achieve it, I will not spend in this attribute anymore. So 16 is my goal. Why? You disassemble items, then you get your mod back. Seems kinda at the first, who cares? I will show you. Who cares? I care. Because what it means, there are guns. I think this one has, yeah, the mods. Whenever you install a mod, you can't take it out. You can't swap it, like scopes and silencers. So whenever it's put in there, it's locked in the gun. Unless you have that point, then you disassemble and get the mod back. Right. But that's the reason why I'm not putting anything, because I don't have that. I have had my doubts if I achieve it as soon as, anyways. But more importantly, I will quickly show you. I have these legs, these basically loose fits since I think level 3, lucky drop, and it has mod that gives 30% critical damage, which is damn good. So the armor rating is so poor, and I'm not discarding that, I'm not swapping out to anything else because this bonus is just huge. Whenever I have level 16, I can rip those legs apart, and I will have this bully out, and I can put in some really awesome leggings, and then it will be like mind blown. And that's not the best part even. Look at this. Look at this. Some silly t-shirt that has absolutely no armor, but I have increased critical chance 15%. Remember? We have 25% already from perks. Just pure 25. Here I have 15%, and look at the jacket, another 15. So 30 here. 53 from rightful management. So yeah, my crit chance is freaking huge. I'm basically critting like a boss. And again, this jacket itself is really bad. It's already below my levels and everything, but I want and I need that 15% critical chance. Whenever I will be picking up that one perk point, I can disassemble it, take this legendary mod, and install wherever jacket I want, because afterwards I can disassemble it. So you see, recycling, basically. I'm making the world a better place. So that's why I'm putting so much points. So that one perk point there, oh boy, it will change every aspect of my items. And I can boost the hell out of every single one of them where I have those legendaries, right? And that's the reason. You see, critical chance. Currently have 40, which should be wrong. Remember, half of the bonuses are coming when I'm crouched, when I'm silent, blah 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 blah. So it should actually be, now you see, 55. And there's the bonuses that multiply each other, so basically this is just a killing spree. Glass cannon build, but as always I build, but these crit chances are enormous. Okay, now you know everything. Pay attention to the bar, put the points, level them up, get bonuses, get good, of course. And I will try, whenever I find something really important I need to explain and show you, I will do it in other videos, so we'll meet you there.